We have one more student, Deepthi, with us.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. So, Deepthi, you are attending this class for the first time.
Yes, sir.
You are also in BCom course.
Yes, sir. I'm also BCom online. I tried attending last class, law class, but the meeting got ended very soon. So I'm watching YouTube recorded sessions.
Okay, okay, okay. So, Kisra, in our last session, or I should say the last classes we attended, were you able to get something? Kisra,
Sir,
can you hear? Yes, yes, yes.
sir, everything was clear from last sessions.
Okay. So, can we follow the same pattern, same methodology we were using, right?
Yes, sir, sure.
Okay. Well, in the last class, or I should say the last subject, that was 135 and 185, in those papers, focus was on grammar part only, and there were some other aspects also. But this very particular paper, right? This is professional in nature. It's about how we can prepare ourselves to get a job. Means how we can become employable. So apart from discussing the language parts, reading, writing, listening, speaking, we will also focus how we can make ourselves industry ready, right? So this section will require you to prepare from your side also, right? So just not only listening, but to do some activities and to do some brainstorming. Then this class will go on. So without delay, let's start. So you can see the screen, both of you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the topic of the subject, the topic of the class, or the name of subject is English at the workplace. Right? In our earlier classes, we learned how we can write better in English, how we can use English for personal and professional communication. This paper is especially for how we can use English to get a job, how to remain in job, and how we can go for better opportunity while using English. So, to give an overview, this class will be focused on the four topics. The main topic is exploring the job market, means how we can explore where we should apply for a job, how we can apply for a job, how we can get shortlisted, and how we will perform in the interview. So first of all, we will learn how we can profile oneself for the job, profiling oneself for the job. Second, searching for a job, then responding to job advertisements, and last one is preparing for the job. Job means interview. So this is going to be very practical and very pertinent as far as our professional world is concerned. Because after doing BCom, I believe that uh, instead of going for further studies, you might be applying for corporate sector jobs. So in that area, we need a professional communication, we need a professional approach, and we must know where we should apply and how to choose the particular advertisement where we can apply. Because every day we see a lot of advertisements, but not are of our use, right? According to our qualification, according to our experience, according to our need, and according to our potential, we have to find out what job is of our capacity, right? For every job that is related with our area, we cannot apply, because just applying for a job, just sending resume doesn't mean that we will get shortlisted and we will get a call. In order to increase the chances of shortlisting, to get shortlisted, and to get the interview call, it is necessary, first of all, to find out what is the exact vacancy for us. So in this week, we will start with the first one. Here is a topic: creative job hunting. So first of all, we need to hunt for the job. We need to find. If I talk about a survey and if I refer to your course book from where I have taken this data, from where I have made this PPT, I can say most of the jobs are not advertisement in the competitive job market. You can read any newspaper. It can be Times of India accent. You can go for other newspapers of national language as well as Hindi language. You can refer to websites. You can go for professional websites like LinkedIn, Indeed, like this. But you will find that there are a lot of jobs which were never advertised. So there are two kind of job advertisement in the market. First one, the direct advertisement I can say. Second, reference based. And in first one only, sometime we have to contact to the company, to the organization directly in order to find a job. Sometime there can be job, sometime there can't be any vacancy. But if we are very professional and we are approaching the organization, the HR manager, or any recruiting agency or authority in a professional manner, it may happen that after some time, if not immediately, we can get a call. Right? So most of the jobs are not advertised. तो हमें ये मान के चलना है कि सारी जॉब एडवर्टाइज नहीं होगी. Then what we should do? We have to follow a creative approach in job hunting. Because just looking for the newspapers, just looking for the websites, it is a traditional idea of searching for a job. So one third of the vacancies for graduates are not advertised publicly. Why? Because it takes a lot of time that a company will advertise, then people will notice it, they will shortlist it, then they will send their resumes, the company will shortlist the resume, then they will fix the date for interview. So it may take from 1 week to 1 month in order to find out a particular person. So throughout the year, or I can say in a rolling basis, the recruitment goes on throughout the year. It is better for the company and job seekers as well. So we must look beyond the recruitment section of the local and national press. And academic staff may have excellent links with the local industry. It means that when you are studying or when you are doing any kind of course, you must be linked with your teachers, academic counselors, coordinators, and other authorities, because it may happen that industry will directly approach to the teachers or academic staff. Means because staff know about the students very well. If not very well, they can give an overview. For example, if someone asks me that as an academic counselor of this particular course, so I was supposed to teach more than 1,000 students. But if I narrow down, I can say Kisra is the only candidate who attended all my classes. She was present always before me and she was always available and she never missed any class. So I don't know what is the nature of Kisra. I don't know the professional capabilities of Kisra. I don't know how much efficient she is in personal and professional communication. But if someone asks me, name any student that you have taught when I am working in the capacity of academic counselor. So the only name so far will come in mind is Kisra. So this is the idea how we can make a link. We do nothing except be regular, be sincere towards the academic assignments assigned to us from time to time, because among thousands of students it's really difficult to mark a place to get noticed, right? So asking questions can be a very good way. Sending your assignment in time can be another big way. and responding during the class can be another way. So academic staff may have excellent link, right? And when we look for a job that is not advertised, the only idea is connections. And as a graduate student, when you are less than 21, when you are very young, it is not possible that all of you have good link in the corporate world. If your relatives, your parents, or any of your known is already working in any organization, then they may help you. But when you are just a graduate, you don't have any link, then the only link is your academia. So this is a very good way to start with. And later on we will learn how we can proceed further. I hope you are getting me. समझ आ रहा है मैं क्या बता रहा
Yes, sir.
हूँ? Okay. The next point is keep a record of your network of contact and follow them from time to time. In our day-to-day life, we came in contact with a lot of people. It may happen that person is not in a very uh, reputed or very authoritative position, but if someone is working in any organization on any significant position, we must have contact with them. We must follow them from time to time, and we try to contact them in order to learn something from them, in order to know the working culture, the corporate culture of that particular company, and we must get them reminding from time to time that if there is any vacancy of my level, please do inform me. Never underestimate the effectiveness of personal contacts. Yes, because everybody wants loyal employees. In order to hiring a completely unknown person, it is far better to hire a person who knows at least anyone from the company. Because when we work in a company, when we deal with data, finance, then it needed a lot. It's like और भी ज़्यादा ईमानदार employees की जरूरत पड़ती है. And when we start a job, when we don't know anyone, we can quit the job without telling anyone because uh, it doesn't matter what will the employer say. But if we have joined a job from reference section, when someone knows us and he or she have arranged that job for us, we will not able to do we will not leave the job instantly. Why? Because both the person and we both uh, prestige at stake. So we must not think that just making contact with someone uh, is not a very minor thing. No, who knows? Uh, Anyone can help us in getting a job, getting promotion, or telling us a job that is not advertised publicly. Because when someone is in industry, everybody knows how many people are required for this, who is going to leave, when someone can join, what are someone's issues, right? How someone is performing. So when we are colleagues, we know each other. Then the next idea is telephone before you send a letter so that your application doesn't arrive cold. It means that whenever we apply for a job and we send our resume, we must do a call. हमें कॉल करनी चाहिए. We have to inquire, is really a vacancy in that particular area or section. If someone told us that there is a vacancy over there, so before applying there, before sending a letter, it can be by post or it can be through email. We must inquire. Then it will be an advantage because when we send resume, when we apply for a job, we become very hopeful. And in that case, when they really don't want any candidate, they will not reply, and we will feel that our response went cold. So, in order to avoid that kind of situation, we must make a code. Clearly state what job area you are interested in. When you apply in our subject line, we must mention we are applying for what role. It may happen that as a fresher, we can think we can do work of any kind of area. But apart from that, based on our subjects that we have studied during our graduation, we must mention that I have interested particularly in this area. However, I can work in other areas also. Also tell why you have chosen to apply to that particular organization. This is very important. When we are applying for a job, we usually write, "Dear sir, I have heard that there is a vacancy in your organization for that post. So kindly consider my application for the same. My resume is attached." Right? You don't mention why that company is important for us. It may happen that some company is not very important for us, but after searching about the company, then we can know some reasons to join in that company. Because when someone will tell us that there is a vacancy in that company, he or she might have some good points, some positive points about that company. Because if someone is not happy in a company, he or she will not tell others to apply for that. Even he or she himself or herself wants to quit that job. So we must mention that what is the thing that compelled you to join or to apply for that, right? And we should be very honest in that, because if you write anything that the company really don't have, it will be a total negative impact. Demonstrate that you know something about them, their products or services. This is what I was talking about. When we apply for a job, we must search about the company. And at present, almost every very good company have a website, and almost all the details regarding the organizational structure, the responsible authorities, and the product the company deal with are available on website. So, in order to make a very good reply, we must search for that company website, and we must search for their products or services. Then we can apply for that. And then we can mention what is the connection that we felt between you and that company. That is the reason you are very curious, you are very enthusiastic to join that company. The style and tone of your letter should be persuasive. Persuasive here means you should use good words but not the jargons. You should not use any word that is used just to show your command or language. No, it is not required at all. However, the letter should not be very simple one, totally formal, but it should be professional in nature. So there is difference between being professional and being formal and being professional. When we are formal, we just want to show how you can persuade others. But when we are professional, we will write according to the need and according to the position. If you are writing to a person who is just one step senior than us, and we are writing most respected sir, so it will not work. But if you are writing to a CEO and you are writing dear sir or R oblique sir, no, this is not the way. So according to the position, we must choose what salutation we should use, and not only salutation, but the language of whole letter, right? Then we must state when you are available for the interview. If someone is not asking, from our side, we can tell that I am free at weekends, I am free from that time to this time. Uh, this is uh, a very smart idea to tell when you are available for the interview. First thing. It tells the employer that you are in job or you are unemployed. Second, it also tell him or her that when you are available, if you say at the weekend, it means you have some assignments during the week, right? And if you say, sir, you can call me anytime, it means you are very pertinently looking for that job and you are always available. Follow your letter with a telephone call few days later to demonstrate your commitment and enthusiasm. Yes, it is not necessary that always you get a call within the stipulated time. No, it may happen. The company want to check the patient's level or the level of job seekers. It's a strategy. It can be a strategy. That if someone applied for the job and after 2 months, after 3 months, they will call. Yes, you have applied for the job and you are recalling, oh really I applied for the job? Or sir, let me check. Right? So it should not happen. We must shortlist 3 to 4 companies. We can shortlist more also, but we can make a list and a follow-up program, right? Because we must set a priority. Because it may happen at the same time we got an interview call from 2 companies or 3 companies because there can be a particular time when the company hire people. If I talk about the education sector or especially the college and university, so they hire people from June to August, even up to September. But in the even semester, there are only 2 months, December and January. So in that case, we must set a priority that if I get a call, I will prefer which one, right? So in order to set that, we must make call from our side because this make the HR manager or the authority feeling that you really want that, right? So this was the persuasive section. Now let us move towards the grammar section because all your syllabi is designed in a way that we learn something that will work in the company. Then, of course, the language section. So you can see the PPT on your screen, slide on your screen. देख पा रहे हो आप?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is a, very good example. In order to be successful at the workplace, you need personal, social, and professional qualities. You will find words related to those qualities in the box given below. Put the words in their appropriate list. You will find that some words fit into more than one list. It may take 4 to 5 minutes, so just try to do that. Example is given, right? For example, hardworking. It can be a personal quality. Friendly, it's a social quality. Leadership, it's a professional quality. So all the words which have been written over there, from team leader to inspiring others, try to categorize them, right? कर सकते हो?
Yes, sir, I can try.
Yes, everybody, please try to do that.
Sir,
Yes, sir. That's here.
sir, I am little confused in it
Yes, tell me why you are confused.
because, sir, I don't know.
Means you don't know what to do.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, the first, if you see team leader. So being a team leader is what kind of quality? It's a personal quality, it's a social quality, it's a professional quality, right? So being a team leader is a professional quality. So we will put the word, the phrase team leader under a professional category. If I say soft spoken, so soft spoken क्या हो सकता है? इट्स अ पर्सनल क्वालिटी कि वो जो आदमी है, वो जो लड़की है, वो जो कैंडिडेट है, जो सॉफ्ट स्पोकन बहुत अच्छा बोलता है, इट्स अ पर्सनल क्वालिटी बिकॉज बीइंग सॉफ्ट स्पोकन it can be professional quality, it cannot be a professional quality, soft spoken, right? In the same way, creative. So being creative is a personal quality, right? For example, there is a word open minded. The open-minded is a social quality, means जो सबकी बात सुनना चाहता है, right? Punctual. The word punctual, अब the punctual है, it can be a personal quality and it is also a professional quality, right? So we can put one word in two categories also. There is the word motivator. So being a motivator, it's not a personal quality, right? But it can be a social or professional quality. Able to meet deadlines, right? So being able to meet deadlines, it's a professional quality, right?
यस सर, सर यही लग रहा है कि मोटिवेटर पर्सनल भी हो सकता है, सोशल भी, प्रोफेशनल भी,
Huh.
ऐसा.
Yes. So what we have to do? We have to point out the qualities which are specially professional, right? So start from the professional one. पहले कैसे?
सर, कॉन्फ्लिक्ट रिसोल्यूशन.
यस, कॉन्फ्लिक्ट रेजोल्यूशन मीन्स जो झगड़ों को, तर्कों को सॉल्यूशन दे सकता है, इट्स अ प्रोफेशनल क्वालिटी.
यस सर.
इट इज आल्सो ए सोशल क्वालिटी.
एबिलिटी टू एम्फसाइज.
Yes, not
रोल
emphasize.
मॉडल.
It's not emphasize, empathize. Uh,
एम्फसाइज.
empathize,
यस सर.
empathize, empathize means when we want to console someone, by showing that you feel the same problem. There are two words, empathy and sympathy. Sympathy means when we show our expression, when we show our feelings towards the person, when someone is not feeling okay. For example, if someone is crying and we ask why he or she is crying, so when we know the reason, we can say, "Don't cry. We will do this." This is to sympathize someone. And when we ourselves start crying with that person, this is to empathize him or her. When we want to put our feet into others' shoes, this is to empathize, right? So spend 2 to 3 minutes and just note down the qualities which are especially important for leadership quality. Note down, then we will check. I hope now you can do it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. Yes, Kisa, could you do it?
Sir, is the role model is
Yes, role model. Role model can be a social as well as professional quality.
yes, sir.
Okay? Because we cannot be a role model for ourselves only. कोई अपने आप के लिए role model नहीं हो सकता. He or she can be for others. And when we talk about others, it's about social sphere or professional sphere.
And sir, inspiring others.
Yes, inspiring others. It's a professional quality. If
Yes.
someone is a team leader, he or she can inspire his or her colleagues, right? And role
Sir,
models,
done.
then yes, tell me.
Sir, first of all, professional qualities:
Hmm.
leadership, conflict resolution, disciplined, punctual, role model,
Yes.
receptive to new ideas, able to meet deadlines, inspiring others.
Okay. And you can add motivator also,
Motivator.
right? Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, sir.
And what about social?
Friendly, approachable, open minded, firm,
Yes.
soft spoken.
Okay, and there's one more, ability to empathize, right? Because a professional person can be of empathize nature or cannot be, but
Yes, sir. Yes.
but a social person is always having an empathize nature, right? And which have been left all are personal qualities like creative, disciplined, helpful, firm, hardworking, dedicated, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's move ahead. These are the sentences before you. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we will try to change them in a question form. So change the sentences into questions. For example, students work very hard near the exam. And how we can say, do the students work very hard near the exam? Right?
Y- Yes, sir.
Okay. So it will take just 2 to 3 minutes. Make questions form of these sentences. Right.
Yes, sir.
Make just question form. Don't make in the question tag form. Question tag is different, right?
Sir, this is very easy.
Yes, it's quite easy because all exercises are not as tough, right? So,
Yes.
tell me the answers. First one. Oh, this I have already told. Do the students work hard?
Sir, what is sir, one sec.
Yes, ask me. Tell me.
Sir, we can say, tell me uh, something about their practice class
Practice class.
or team.
You are getting which exercise you are working on. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
So the first one was students work very hard near the exam, and the question form will be, do the students work hard near the exam? Second one, all of them played their parts very well in dance. Then the question form will be, did they play their parts very well in dance? Right?
Okay, sir.
Huh.
Which uh, which is the largest river in the world?
No, 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 not which.
What?
Is the Amazon? Is the Amazon the largest river in the world? Right?
Sir, can you repeat?
Is the Amazon? Is the Amazon is the largest river in the world? Because
Okay, sir.
because when we will make question, this is the main exercise. This is the purpose of exercise. When we will make question from any sentence, we will start with the helping verb. And if we are not able to find out the helping verb, then we will use any WH word from our side. Otherwise, we will try to make question from the helping verb only, according to the tense, according to the time of action. Right? Fourth one, a horse can run very fast. It's a simple answer. Can a horse run very fast?
Yes, sir, got it. Is
Fifth one.
lion the king of the forest?
Yes. Perfect. Sixth one.
Uh, was?
No. Did Hitler hate? Did Hitler hate? Right?
Sir,
Sorry.
it,
It in which sentence? Sixth one. No, seventh one.
sixth.
I said did. Did Hitler hate?
Okay,
Because
sir.
hated is the present indefinite tense. Right? Hated. It's not sorry, past indefinite. It is not past continuous. If it would have been past continuous, then we could use was. Was Hitler hating? But it is hated. So in the case of hated, we will use did. Did Hitler hate? Use the most. Right? This seventh one.
Sir, no.
No idea. Why? Try to do. When we see any form of verb, when we see any word in a verb form, for example, sent. इसमें देखो क्या है? Sent. Sent is the second or third form of the word sent. Sent, sent, sent. So when there is sent, हमें पता चल गया है कि प्रेजेंट तो होने वाला है नहीं. Then we will go for future tense. तो फ्यूचर भी होने वाला है क्योंकि will नहीं है shall नहीं. So what will come? It will come from past tense only. And sent can be a second form or third form. If third form would be there, हैज हैव हैड वहाँ पे कुछ होना चाहिए था नहीं है. So simple, it's a simple past tense, means past indefinite. And in past indefinite, what we do, we use the second form of verb. And when we want to make a question, when second form is used, we always use did. Right? It is similar to the sixth one. Hitler hated. Right? Hitler hated. Hated is the second form or third form can be. But why we identified हमें कैसे पता चला कि second form है? Because third form अकेली नहीं आती है. उसके साथ has, have, had कुछ और भी रहता है. राइट. तो जब कोई भी पास्ट का सेंटेंस है जिसमें कोई भी वर्ब यूज की गई है, इट शोज दैट इट इज द पास्ट इंडेफिनिट केस. इन पास्ट इंडेफिनिट केस वी यूज सेकंड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब. And when we want to make questions from a second form of verb, then we always use did. This was the purpose of the exercise, right? So what will come? Did. If you look at the fifth sentence, अगर आप fifth को देखो, तो there is a clear word that is. Fifth में is हमें clearly दिख रहा है, right? But if we talk about sixth, so one thing is sure that sentence is not from present or future, but definitely past से है. So past का sentence कैसे identify करते हैं? There should be was होना चाहिए, second form होना चाहिए. So was is not there, was नहीं है. If it would have been like this, Hitler was hated. तो simple था, was Hitler hated. But was is not there. Present past continuous नहीं है. It's a present past indefinite tense. So in present or past indefinite tense, when we see is and was is not there, we use what? The form of verb. Present में use करते हैं do, does. Past में use करते हैं did. समझ आया? Got it?
Yes, sir.
Right? So that's why we will say did Hitler hate? And after
Sir,
it, yes,
did I send my younger brother an email yesterday?
no. Did I send? Not send. Did I send? Because
Sent.
you might have read that after did we always used first form of verb,
Yes, sir.
right? So did I send? Yes. Eight one.
Sir, will they work from?
How will? Here अगर will होता तो already sentence में exist करता. Will is not here. Will नहीं है यहाँ पे. They work from morning till evening. If you look at the sentence, अगर हम sentence को
Sir,
देखें,
do they work from?
yes, you are right. Do they work? हाँ, that is correct.
Do
Right?
they work from morning till
Evening.
evening?
हाँ,
Yes, sir.
हाँ. हमें पता चल गया कि इसमें second form में use की गई है work. It's not worked. It is not will work. So we can identify this is not a past tense, this is not a future tense. So definitely, obviously, it is a present tense. And in present we use do and does. Right? And since this is they, it's a plural, we will use do. So you have answered very correctly that do they work. What about the ninth one?
Sir, does my father always help my mother on Sundays?
Very good. Does my father always help? Yes, very good. Because father is third person and singular as well. Tenth one,
So in all these sentences we are talking to ourselves.
to ourselves. No,
Sir, मतलब uh, we are not changing my into you.
we are not supposed to change my we. We are just to make the sentence in interrogative form. हमें बस एक क्वेश्चन फॉर्म बनाना है. हमें बाकी कुछ चेंज नहीं करना है. Right? We are doing what we have been insufficient.
Does the child cried the whole night?
No, no.
No, sir. Did
Did, yes, did the
did
baby?
the child the baby? Sorry, sir. The
Huh.
baby cried the whole night.
Yes, yes. Right? I hope now you could get. So let's move ahead. So according to the progression, the level of exercise may be little difficult, right? But this is what we have to learn in order to prepare for the exam. So this is another exercise. We have to fill in the blanks with most appropriate words, right? Try to read the first sentence. What it is. Read the first sentence. I.
Sir,
Mhm.
first one would be progressive.
No. How progressive? Progressive means when someone is creating or progressive. Static means जब कोई बहुत ज़्यादा चेंज नहीं करना चाहता एक ही जगह रहने वाला. See, I have been in this job for job so long that I feel my career is more or less. मैं बहुत टाइम से जॉब में हूँ और मुझे लगता है मेरा करियर कम या ज़्यादा क्या है, प्रोग्रेसिव है कि स्टैटिक है. व्हाट विल कम, क्या आएगा?
Sir, static.
यस, स्टैटिक. राइट. हम अक्सर ऐसी बात करते हैं कि मैं बहुत टाइम से यहाँ पे जॉब कर रहा हूँ एंड आई डोंट फील आई एम प्रोग्रेसिंग और आई एम नॉट प्रोग्रेसिंग एट द रेट आई वांट टू प्रोग्रेस. राइट. सो स्टैटिक when something is not changing. Second one.
Okay, sir.
Sec-
Sir, I think it would be explore.
yes, very good. Explore. It is
It
interesting to explore the possibilities of different career options. Third one.
uh sir, consultant.
Consultant. Yes, consultants.
Sir, who are they?
The person who help us to find out the jobs,
Okay, sir.
right?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
For example, placement offices, right? At present, they are not in so much trend because social media is over there, right? We can go for LinkedIn, Indeed, Monster.com, right? But earlier, when they were not, it was not like that. Social media was not as popular as it is. At the time, there were people like consultants. People used to go to them in order to find a job. They were having good contact in companies and the people who are already working in that company. And when anybody want to do a job and anybody want to find a job, apart from the job entries, people used to go to consultants. They take their consultation fee and then they arrange an interview, right?
Yes, sir.
Fourth one.
Sir, sometimes in the competitive world,
Yes, competitive world. Sometimes in the competitive world, today
sir,
jobs are tough.
rec- recruitment, recruitment.
Yes, recruitment, working. Jobs are advised in the recruitment section of the newspapers, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let us move ahead. Here are some qualities that a person must have in order to become employed. So all the exercise in this particular section or unit, I can say, are focused on the requirement of a job, right? So these are not only exercises, but these are also exercise that make us professional, right? So first try to find out the meaning of the words. For example, extrovert means a person who always wants to talk. Punctual, who is very uh, serious about time. Sensitive, one can feel others' feelings. Ambitious, who want to grow in his own life. So find out the meaning of every word. Then try to uh, connect the word with the sentence given below. For example, the first one, a person who wants to go to the top, he or she will be called as ambitious, right? So these are 11 sentences because first already have been answered. So take 2 minutes and try to match.
Yes, sir.
If you feel any problem, let me know.
No, sir.
Okay. Yes, done.
Sir, second one, empathetic.
Yes, empathetic. Very good.
Sir, persuasive.
No.
Punctual.
No. The person who enjoys meeting people and new situations means who is open to everything. Means extrovert.
Oh, yes, sir, yes, sir. Sorry.
The person who doesn't want to meet new people, the person who doesn't want to face the new situations, or who doesn't want to explore the new things, he or she will be called as introvert. And in opposite of that, one who is open to everyone, who enjoys meeting people, new situations, new opportunities, who explore rest of the world, he or she will be called as extrovert. Right? Next one, very simple one. Who
Sir,
is
punctual
yes, punctual. Fifth one,
or counted upon. Sir, counted upon meaning
counted upon means जिसका भरोसा किया जा सके, reliable, right? So the person who can be counted upon means reliable, जिसका भरोसा किया जा सके, right? Sixth one,
Sir, I did not see the last. वो-
sorry, you are not able to see the screen.
Sir, नो सर, ज्यादा ही जूम कर लिया था, इस वजह से मुझे ऑप्शन ही नहीं दिख रहे थे. सॉरी सर.
Okay, now you can see.
यस सर, यस सर. सर, क्रिएटिव.
Uh, no,
डायनामिक.
a person who can change people's opinion. तो दूसरे की ओपिनियन चेंज कर सकता है मीन्स हाउ वी कैन चेंज अदर्स ओपिनियन, दूसरे के ओपिनियन कैसे चेंज कर लेते हैं, जब हम उनको प्रभावित कर देते हैं। और किसी को प्रभावित करना क्या होता है, टू परसुएड समवन, राइट। So that person will be a persuasive person, persuasive, right?
Yes, sir.
And what about the seventh one?
Sir, practical,
Practical. Very good. Good.
cold-headed.
No,
Sir, sensitive.
no, dear.
Sir, wait a minute, I will tell you. No, sir.
Creative,
Yes, sir.
right? Who can think different? Who is original in his thinking? Creative. Being creative means to think something different, but don't copy someone else. Next one, ninth one.
So, vigorous activity mean
uh, when we can do something full of force, जब हम कुछ ऐसा करते हैं जिसके लिए बहुत सारी एनर्जी चाहिए, जिसमें बहुत जोर लगता
energetic.
है, एनर्जेटिक, यस।
So, sensitive.
Yes, sensitive, yes, who is easily affected by emotions, sensitive. Ninth one, 11th one.
So, dynamic,
Dynamic, yes.
cold-headed.
Cold.
Sorry, sir.
There is nothing like sorry, it's all about brainstorming, there is no issue. If you already know it, then what was the purpose of taking this class? So there is no issue. Don't think that. Let us move ahead. Uh, these are an exercise from active and passive sentences. This is what how these are the rules. How we change the sentences. How we can make the passive form of any statement. Right. So, in the case of present tense, past tense, and future tense, have a look. देखो एक बार what the rule says. Then we will have practice. Because our next exercise is based on active and passive form only. Have a look. So revise exercise.
Yes, sir.
So sorry, revise the rules. Let us go to the exercise. I tell you the first one. They pulled down many trees. Many trees were pulled down by them, right? So try to make the second one.
The hydrogen and oxygen is a mixture. Sorry, water is made by hydrogen and oxygen.
Good. What is made from? From the right? But the
Yeah,
sentence
yes, sir.
is very good. Good sentence. What is made from a mixture of hydrogen and oxygen? Good. Third one.
My car was hit uh, by someone.
My car was hit from the back.
So my car.
Hit from the back by someone. Right?
Yes, sir.
We can use by someone or we can skip by someone. But the sentence will be my car was hit from the back. Right? Fourth one.
The flag unfolded on Independence Day by the principal.
The flag was unfolded.
Yes, sir.
The flag was unfolded by the principal on Independence Day. Fifth one,
Radium was discovered by Madame Curie.
yours. Sixth one,
The winners of the Nobel Prize in Physics and the Chemistry wa- uh, was announced by them.
were announced yesterday.
Were announced by them.
Yes, uh, were announced yesterday by them. Right? Yesterday's day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What about the seventh one?
Sir, the window was. Sorry.
Yes, yes, you are doing good.
The window was broke
Not
by
broken.
broken. Yes, sir. The window was broken yesterday in the evening by someone.
Yes. Eighth one.
So, sir, what is fire? Acha, acha, okay. सर इसका नहीं आ रहा.
Okay. The fire will be put out by the fire brigade. The fire will be put out by the fire brigade. Right? Got it?
Yes, sir.
Got it or should I explain? The fire will be put out by the fire brigade.
The fire will put out,
The fire will be
will
put out.
be,
Yes. If you look at
will
the
be
set,
put
yes.
out
Uh,
by the fire brigade.
see the rule. In future tense, after will shall we will use be and then second form of verb.
All the roads in this area
Yes, good.
was nahi, have been
Have been, yes.
cleared due to VIP movement by them.
Yes, very good. Then good.
A new mayor was elected yesterday by them.
Yes, yesterday or yesterday by then. Good, Islam. Very good, you are doing good. So I can expect you to do good in your exams for coming exams. Again, this exercise is from the preparation uh, for job only. So in that exercise, can you see list three reasons why you feel you are really suitable for the job. List any two hobbies you have that will support your candidature and say how. So take 2 minutes and try to answer B and C. Think for 2 minutes, then answer B and C.
Sir, I have to answer this question in the sentence or in a word.
It can be in a word, it can be in a sentence, there is no issue.
O- Okay, sir.
Are you getting? कर सकते हो? Try to recall the qualities we have just discussed. अभी हमने बात की थी ना punctual, soft
Yes,
skill,
sir.
soft skill. वो
Sir,
आप
punctual,
yes punctual, yes
uh, discipline,
discipline,
and sir, hardworking.
hard work. Yes, good, good. And what about C?
Sir, creative.
Creative, very good. Actually, we need a word by which we can show that we are creative. For example, you say drawing. If you do drawing, it is your hobby and it shows that you are creative, right? For example, traveling, exploring the world, exploring new places, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What about D? In D, there are six qualities, right? So can you number them according to priority? Means which is the first thing which is very pertinent, then the second one, third one, fourth, fifth, and sixth as well.
Sir, responsibility,
Okay, responsibility is the
then
first one according to. Okay,
yes, sir.
very good. Second one.
Sir, then sir, punctuality,
Okay,
then commitment,
okay,
sense of
belonging.
yes, sir.
Actually, Kisra, I'm getting noise from your background. Okay, so we can number them. For example, honesty, punctuality, and responsibility. All these three qualities can be put together. We cannot say honesty is most required or punctuality is most required, right? So honesty, punctuality, responsibility, right? We can put them on number one. Second can be commitment. Third can be respect, and the last one can be sense of belonging. Sense of belonging means when we feel a connection that we must continue with that company or organization. That is sense of belonging, right? Well, let's move ahead. This is a exercise. It is an exercise from homework type. So after ending this class, you can do it. Take a screenshot, right? So in not more than 100 words, tell us about yourself, right? Uh, the write-up must include your dreams, ambitions, and how you are planning for that. It is not only important to have some dream or goal, but what is most important is how we are planning for that. The plan we want to execute in order to achieve our dream or ambitions, right?
Sir, uh, sir, we have already read something like this.
In our earlier classes.
Yes, sir.
This is what I will discuss it during the class only, but it was a part of syllabus, so it may come as a question,
Yes,
right?
sir.
But focus on the hints. What are the points you should mention in your writer, and try to speak all these points in a introduction form, right? So for delivering an introduction, we may need the following points. The points we can see on this. Well, let us move ahead. Well, this is in continuation of what we were discussing. How we can narrow down a job, how we can select where we should apply, and how we can go for a follow. Right. So this is the last one from that section. Means responding to job advertisement. First of all, we must select the companies where we want to apply and the vehicles, the portals, the platforms where we search for the job. We must browse them regularly. If we look at the monster.com, if we read Times of India Accent, we read Indeed.com, we read Naukri.com, we must make a routine that after 1 week I will scroll that one down. We will search them. right? We must make a routine because when any job is advertised, it is expected that within a week, not later than 1 week, we must send our response or resume as it's. Sometimes the companies do what? They give time of 10 days, 20 days, or 1 month. But when they consider for the application, in rare cases, if you leave, they can prefer the first 10 days, first 1 week application, right? So, in order to search all the resumes, for example, for one position, the company got 100 resumes. So it is very difficult to shortlist out of those 100. If they want to shortlist only 5 or 10, then what may happen? They may follow the approach that they may follow the formula that select only from the first week applications, first 1 week resumes, right? So it's really good. It's always good to apply as soon as possible if we really need a job. Applying very earlier shows that we really need that job, right? Second step is scan the ads that indicate that experience and higher qualifications as you get valuable information. If we really don't want to apply for a post or we are not eligible to apply for a particular post, then we can do what? We can get an information that we must meet that. For example, for a particular post, I must have that quality. It has been advertised, and I don't possess that quality, that eligibility, that qualification. We can start doing a course. We can start earning that experience, or we can start working in that skill, right? So we must scan the ads. uh, if you want to become a manager, we must know what kind of experience is required, what kind of qualities, what kind of additional qualifications is required. So go through all the ads for what we are eligible and for what we are not. We must, we must not leave those jobs unnoticed because in future we will apply for the same only. The, s- the third step is respond your mail. If we have got our mail, a mail from any company, so how we will respond? And if we want to send our resume by mail or by post, we can expect it takes a lot of time if we send something by post. Private companies don't prefer uh, to receive resume through post. So the best
So,
idea, yes,
so what is the full form of CV?
curriculum vitae. CV is another name of resume, right? So
Yes, please.
CV is written by the person who has good experience. A fresher can frame resume, but CV curriculum vitae means description of the whole curriculum. For senior positions, we write CV. As a fresher, or if you have experience of 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years, we will write our resume. But if we have huge experience, then we can write C. So it is saying that when we want to apply for a job, we must mail our CV on Monday, because of course one can receive mail on Sunday also, but people try to avoid professional work on holidays, on vacations, right? So we must send our mail, our resume on Monday. It will be noticed very quickly. Or if we want to approach the company directly, we can have our CV in our hand, and that way we can approach to the HR manager of the company. If they will need you, or if they really require a person, then our interview can be arranged on the same day or after 1 or 2 days. Right? So this is the way to responding to the job advertisement. Right? Here is an exercise that you can do at your home. You can take a screenshot because it will take at least 10 to 15 minutes. So it's a crossword form. Uh, actually,
Yes, sir, done.
uh, actually, what we are required to do, apart from these alphabets, apart from these crosswords, we have to find out the words where we may one may come across advertisements, right? Just spend 1 minute. Can you tell me any of the answer? बता सकते हो कोई एक, if you are able to find out. Rest you will do after ending the class.
Sir, this crossword is related to which topic? Job.
Read the first sentence. In the grid below, there are the places where one may come across advertisements. Means the platforms where we can see the advertisement, right? Not able to get. नहीं समझ आ रहा.
Sir, bills बन रहा है.
Sorry.
Bills.
Speak again. I'm not able to get it here. What I'm saying?
Sir, in first line.
Okay. Actually, this is about the platform when we can सर्च फॉर ए जॉब. हमें जॉब का कहाँ से पता चलता है, ये उसके बारे में, राइट? फर्स्ट में आओ, द लेफ्ट वन, फर्स्ट रो लेफ्ट. इफ यू लीव एल एंड के, वी कैन से हैंड बिल्स, HANDBILLS, हैंड बिल्स,
Yes,
राइट?
sir, handbills. मैं भी bills ही कह रही थी. Sorry, sir.
ओके, सेकंड वन.
Sir, internet.
इंटरनेट, वेरी गुड. There's one simple one, web, WEB, web. In the third line, web. If we start from the left, right? In the third one, UFSDRQ. After that, WEB, web. Then cable, and then newspaper,
Yes, sir.
right? Then poster, radio, right? So when you have free time, try to find out as much as words, right? You could find out. Okay, so let's go on the exercise. You will notice that highlighted words are formed by adding ing to a verb and are used as nouns. They can be subject or object of a verb. These verb nouns are called as gerunds. Gerund किसको बोलते हैं? जब first form के साथ ing use होता है, right? So try to complete the sentences given below using gerund. For example, your job will include writing, I mean typing letters,
Yes,
answering
sir.
answering the telephones, taking dictation, and maintaining the files. So complete the rest one.
Sir, second one.
Yes, second one.
Sir, there is Mr. Randhawa on the telephone. He has been calling since morning.
Yes, good. Third one.
Think carefully before joining your new assignment. Remember, in order to do so, you will be quitting
Yeah. कितनी comfortable
a
रहती है.
comfortable job.
Mhm.
The skill of reading and writing in English is essential for an office boy's job here.
Yes.
Simply placing simply placing an advertisement in a popular daily will fetch by many candidates.
That's just many candidates. Last one.
Responding to job advertisement is a skill that freshers must learn.
Very good. Good. Perfectly done. Let's go to the next one. In the last exercise, we made gerunds, means we use ing in the first form of verb. But in this exercise, we will use participles, means second form of a verb. So it's about past. For example, the typed letters are ready for dispatch. Right?
Yes, sir.
Do the second one.
Please remove the broke.
Broken chairs.
Yes, sir. Please remove the broken chairs from the hall. We shall have our meeting here. John and Roll reached the met point.
No.
The meet. So then, what will be the correct?
Think for a moment.
The meeting point.
Yes, meeting point.
Okay,
Right?
sir.
Hmm. Why meeting? Because why this exercise has been given. Yes, a few use किया गया कि even in the past there are some words which will not change, right? So meeting point will come.
The past continuous.
Yes, it can be past continuous. Fourth one.
I think a line is uh, missed in the letter. I think a line is missing in the letter.
Yes,
Please invert it and have it dispatched.
dispatched. Dis,
Dispatched.
dispatched. Yes. Fifth one.
Please show me a few samples of a covered letter.
Covering letter.
Covering letter. Yes, sir. This is a well-paying job. Everyone wants it.
Well paid job. Yes. Seven.
Uh, the attended
Yes.
the attended patient looked settled while the unattending ones looked dissatisfied.
The unattended, not unattending. The unattended one looked dissatisfied.
Yes, sir.
Right? And the last one.
The company has changed its name. All the letter heads have been printed afresh. Please use the chain changing letterhead.
Not changing, changed.
Changed letterheads.
Right? Changed letterhead.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And now take the screenshot because you will do it later on. There are three posts: sales officer, accountant, office assistant, computer operator. Right? And in the box, the job assignments according to the post are given. Try to match them. Uh,
Yes, sir. Done.
for example, look for the first one, the sales officer. Can you tell me what qualities which are boxed are required for that
Sir,
post?
sir, a degree in sales management
Okay, then
and sir in accountant.
for sales
And
officer we can say a degree
okay,
in
sir. Sir.
sales management, communicating effectively, preparing two reports, guiding and training new recruits, convincing people. For accountant, we can say a degree in accountancy, keeping books and ledgers, making spreadsheets, operating a computer efficiently. And for office assistant computer operator, we can say communicating effectively, convincing people, taking notes in shorthand, telephoning, preparing and typing letters. So it may happen that for a particular post, we may require a similar kind of skills, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the next section is preparing for a job. It has been shown that if we are showing our idea of expression, our way of showing willingness towards job, right? It shows our level of job employment. It has been said that if we are passive towards our application for job, there are less chances to get interview call. And if we are also aggressive towards our job, responding to the job, then there are also less chances even from being the passive. So we must be assertive. Assertive here means when we apply for a job, we must look hopeful, we must take follow up, but we do not make multiple calls, right? So we should be in a between position. We must be assertive. हमें पैसिव भी नहीं होना है, एग्रेसिव भी नहीं होना है, right? When we are applying for a job, when preparing for a job, and when we are having interview for any job. So for a minute, look at the graph. What it says at left side and at right side. At the left side, high communicating effectiveness, right? So our communication will be effective when we will be assertive, right? Our energy level should be high, but our uh, aggressiveness should be low, right? So in that particular position, we can expect that we will be successful in an interview. There will be better chances to get an interview call, and after the interview, the selection call, the call for joining, right? So on the basis of that, can you tell me the answer of these questions? Yes, Kisra, can you answer? Kisra, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I am saying, take this screenshot. ये screenshot लो भाई. Taken.
Yes, sir.
And now take the screenshot of these questions.
Sir, done.
And now try to answer the questions after ending the class when you feel free. Right? Aggressive communication styles are harmful, क्यों harmful है? इसलिए harmful है because the interviewer may feel that we don't have patience to listen, right? तो इसलिए harmful है, सामने वाले को लगेगा कि हमें पेशेंस नहीं है, so that's why we are not a good candidate and we will not prove a good employee. Being in control helps because we can concentrate our points, we can concentrate our merits that we should mention during the interview. That's why being in control is important. So you have to answer these questions in that way. These are open-ended questions. You can add from your side also, right? Now it's a reading activity exercise. Read these two paragraphs. Take some time and read. पढ़ो एक बार. If you don't know the meaning of any word, ask me. But read. It will take maximum 2 to 3 minutes. Are you reading this one?
Sir, pray meaning in first line.
Sorry?
Sir, pray meaning in first line.
Pride. To
Yes, sir.
inquire. To inquire to get out. किसी से information निकालना, कोई चीज निकालना,
Yes, sir.
right? Yes, that Kisra?
Yes, sir, done.
Okay. Now do this one also. Read. Done, dear?
1 minute.
Okay.
Yes, sir, done.
Okay. On the basis of that reading, try to answer these questions. An interview in the actually it should be is an interview is meant to give the candidate a hard time, right? So it's a false because it is not necessary, right? No one doubts your basic ability since you were called in the first place. True, right?
Yes, sir.
Third one, the passive and aggressive style of communication are very high on effectiveness. Third one, it's
No,
false.
sir.
No, very good, false. Fourth one, yes,
No.
yes, हमारा जो इंटरपल पर्सनल कम्युनिकेशन है वो
Yes, sir.
हाँ इट इज अंडर ऑब्जर्वेशन एज वी एक्ट इन द जॉब मार्केट फिफ्थ वन इज फॉल्स
Yes, sir. False.
राइट यस सिक्स्थ वन द फियर ऑफ पावरलेसनेस doesn't affect in the performance it is false
False. Yes, sir.
right seventh one
The
yes it is true it's up to
yes,
us if more than one person asking this a question it's up to you how we want to answer and what we want to answer whom we want to answer because sometimes it happens two to three people ask the question at the same time but it's up to us whom we want to answer if someone asks me to answer my question you can say let me complete his question first right eighth one
yes, sir.
yes very good well again there is an exercise of password type take a screenshot
Done, sir.
right? So from this crossword try to find out the answers for example let me tell you the first
Sir,
yes
capable, friendly. Second line.
yes good efficient pleasant capable friendly yes you are right uh, perfectionist calm right so try to find out the words as much as you can I think you have taken screenshot
Yes, sir.
okay. Hmm. These are some frequently asked questions. Take a screenshot and try to find out the answer of these questions. Right? One can ask.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, here's the second question. Where do you see yourself 5 by 10 years from now? सर
By
ऐसे ही कुछ
Five or means five or ten. Yes, yes. Ask. क्या कह रहे हो?
सर इसी से रिलेटेड कुछ क्वेश्चन था। 8/10 उसमें कुछ अपने थ्रिल सिचुएशंस को वो करना है,
Not.
लिखना है।
It's not eight by
असाइनमेंट।
ten. It's not 8 by 10. We will call 8 or 10.
ओके सर।
हाँ जी. From where that was the question?
सर 2023-24 का असाइनमेंट, इंग्लिश इन डेली लाइफ, तो आई वाज अनेबल टू अंडरस्टैंड द
Speak.
मीनिंग ऑफ दिस।
Okay. Speak again. What was the question?
सर आई विल टेल यू।
I am saying repeat the question. Repeat the question.
सर आई एम टेलिंग।
Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
the question is write 7 on 8 diary entries for the most thrilling day of your life till date.
Okay. Diary is about when we note down our personal experience. We want to share and we don't want to share. So, thrilling experience means when you felt little feared, scared, or when you felt adventurous. For example, one day I thought let us go for river rafting, and when I was going for that, when I took the initiative, when I paid for that, very firstly I was scared. We were scared, right? We don't know how to swim, and we started drafting. So we have to mention that particular experience, what we were thinking, and then what we did, and what we felt after having that experience. So that will be called a thrilling experience, right? When for the first time we decided to drive the car in the market, right?
Yes, sir. What is the meaning of 7 on 8?
Means 7 or 8 incidents, 7 or 8 sentences about those incidents, or 7 or 8 incidents.
Okay, sir. Sir, मतलब total 7 on 8 लिखना है।
Yes, yes, yes. Means
Okay, sir.
seven
Thank you,
or
sir.
eight experience, right? In the same way, you are required to write these answers. It may come in your exam. Means what are your career goals, right? There can be short-term goals, long-term goals, and after 5 years, for example, you are in BCom first year and you are preparing for UPSC examinations. So after 5 years, you may see yourself by preparing for UPSC exams after doing BCom, and after 10 years, you see to be an IAS officer, because after 5 years, we can expect that we will be able to qualify that. And if we are not able to do that, we might be working in corporate sector, or we must have a plan B, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And the third one is why should we hire you? And we have already discussed about the qualities that must be in a good employee, or an employable person, right? Punctual, hardworking, having sense of belongingness, of open nature, right? These are some other questions. Take a screenshot,
Yes, sir. Done.
right? Try to answer these questions. And at the last, these are the ideas by which you can answer the questions. All these exercises have been taken from your e-Gyan course content only. Um, Go there. You can take screenshot also, and you can also go for that full course book also, जो आपकी वहाँ पे available है, right? In the column first, question category is given, testing attitudes, sample is given, कि कैसे question पूछे जाते हैं. For example, do you like teamwork? How do you handle criticism? What bores you? And what do you do about it? इसका आंसर क्या हो सकता है कि हम इसका आंसर कैसे देंगे ये बताया गया है. एंड देन हाउ वी विल स्टार्ट अवर आंसर ये शो किया है, राइट. सो इट विल हेल्प यू टू प्रिपेयर फॉर द जॉब इंटरव्यू, राइट. For the second, for example, testing skills. When someone want to test our skills, what will the questions? The question can be in the form, for example, how comfortable are you with new technology? Are you better at verbal skills or written skills? Are you proficient in the latest software? Right. So
Yes, sir.
in response of that, how we can answer? Describe your skills and relate it with your what the job requires. For example, I am good in MS Excel, or I am good with the spreadsheet. I have done a lot of data work on Excel sheet already, right? I know the usage of Tally, right? I am very familiar with the latest GST software, right?
Yes, sir.
And now let's do the last one. If someone want to check about our industry knowledge, so what can be the question? The question could be like, what do you know about our company? What do you know about our products and services? So what we can do, we must know about the company, industry, and don't just state statistics. Give your analysis of situation. For
सर दैट कंपनी विच जिस पर हम पहले काम करते थे.
नो, जिस कंपनी में अप्लाई कर रहे हैं उसके बारे में.
ओके सर. यस सर. यस सर.
उसके बारे में. दिस इज व्हाट आई टोल्ड यू इन द सेकंड और थर्ड स्लाइड, दैट सर्च अबाउट द कंपनी, डू सम होमवर्क,
यस सर.
right? So that's all from my side for today's class. If you have any question, ask me.
Okay, sir. Thank you. And sorry, sir. There is some disturbance here
No, there
today.
is there is no issue. There can be from my side also, because from where I take the class, of course I try to take the class from a very peaceful and calm place, but still we cannot avoid some disturbances because uh, in our home everybody don't have a particular study room and nobody will disturb us. It will happen. That's no issue, right?
Yes, sir.
Actually, I
Thank you, sir.
said this thing because our class is being recorded. The students who are not attending the class, they might be uh, listening to the recording. That's why. Otherwise, personally, I don't have any issue because it can be from my side, it can be your side as well. There is no issue, right? And I'm happy that you are the only one who is very regular to attend the classes, right?
Thank you, sir.
So I wish you best of luck for your endeavors and see you in the coming class on 16th. We have class on 16th and 17th as well, means on Saturday and Sunday, right?
Yes, sir.
And
Thank you, sir.
okay, and you can ask me any question if you want in next class also regarding this class also.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, sir. Thank you. Oh, Deepti is also there. Oh, so Deepti, you have attended the whole class because when I was discussing the PPT, I couldn't notice you.
Sir, I attended the class, sir.
Sorry, you attended the whole class of all 2 hours.
Yes, sir.
Then why didn't you respond to any question? In next class, I will take care of that, and you must also do that, right?
Sure, sir.
Okay, you have written a message. Actually, in this particular platform, in Google Meet, we are not able to see, because in on the Zoom platform we can do multiple things at the same time, but during this Google Meet, we feel some problem. So you have read that I have some doubt regarding assignments. I did not receive third semester assignment question for three course in my LMS. Okay,
The
okay,
last date for assignment is actually October 15th. That I didn't receive questions for these three
okay,
courses still.
okay, okay, okay. Deepti, you are from
I'm from Chennai.
Chennai. Sunil sir, can you hear me? Sunil sir, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
सर ये एक क्वेश्चन है दीप्ति का। दीप्ति स्पीक बोलो।
Sir,
Yes, बोलिए बोलिए please.
I'm actually doing second year now. Third semester, we have the four courses in which only one assignment question has been updated in my LMS. For three courses, assignment questions are not there in LMS. Next month, we have to submit it, and December, I have to write exams for these four.
सुनील
Okay,
सर।
date will be extended till 31st October. No problem.
Okay,
सुनील
these questions will be given later.
Yes, yes. It will be
Okay, sir.
available in soon.
Okay, sir.
सुनील सर।
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
हाँ कोई ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म होता है जहाँ ये मतलब जैसे कोई इशू है तो ये हम कॉल कर सकते हैं या फिर मेल कर सकते हो।
अ, नहीं सर, ऐसा कोई नहीं है। ये क्या हुआ कि ये जितनी भी ऑनलाइन प्रोग्राम है इनको रीजनल सेंटर्स में डिवाइडेड कर दिया गया है। जैसे
ओके,
हमारे को बीकॉम मिला है हमारे आरसी को, तो हम
ओके,
पूरे इंडिया के बीकॉम के स्टूडेंट्स को जो ऑनलाइन एडमिशन है उन सबको हम हैंडल कर रहे हैं।
ओके। सुनील सर, जो इसमें दीप्ति ने लिखा है ना, इसका स्क्रीन शॉट ले लो और जो मैसेज लिखा है देख सकते हैं ना।
सॉरी सर, मैं सुन नहीं पाया, क्या कह रहे हैं?
मैं कह रहा हूँ जो दीप्ति ने क्वेश्चंस लिखे हैं मैंने उसका स्क्रीनशॉट लिया हूँ, आपको भेज दूंगा तो इनकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर दें, ठीक है सर।
यस यस यस, अवेलेबल इन मैसेज।
ओके दीप्ति, योर प्रॉब्लम विल बी सॉल्व्ड। आई हैव टेकन द स्क्रीनशॉट, आई विल फॉरवर्ड टू सुनील सर हु इज
हाँ,
रिप्रेजेंटेटिव ऑफ द रीजनल सेंटर, राइट दीप्ति?
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, and from next class onwards try to respond
Sure,
more,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Okay dipti, thank you for joining, see you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.